And good Friday morning, everyone. Ian Klein here at the WMBF First Alert Desk. Hope you guys are having a great start to your Friday, and the weekend is getting started here fairly soon, and a beautiful day outside of here in Myrtle Beach. We'll get to your 7-day forecast in just a bit, but we first start with the latest breaking news and headlines coming into our newsroom here this morning, and we start with another last-minute attempt to push a trial at least a few more days for a Horry County murder case. Our Julia Richardson breaking down the latest twists and turns in the Megan Jackson case. She has the latest from the Horry County courtroom yesterday.
For the second time this week, Megan Jackson's attorneys have tried to get her trial pushed back. Now this afternoon, they withdrew their request, meaning that her trial will start on Monday morning as planned. Jackson is charged with murder, accused of conspiring in 2020 with former Horry County Deputy Coroner Chris Dontel to kill the father of her 4 children. Dontel has already pleaded guilty to conspiracy and accessory charges, and his plea deal means he's now set to testify against Jackson. We learned earlier this week Dontel is prepared to make a, quote, bombshell statement, one that required Jackson's defense attorneys to seek more time to prepare, a motion that a judge denied back on Tuesday. Again, a spokesperson for the solicitor's office says that the trial is still on the schedule for Monday morning. I have reached out to Jackson's defense team and have yet to get a call back. Reporting in Horry County, Julia Richardson, WMBF News.
And we will be in that courtroom on Monday morning, and we will have the very latest on whatever comes out of that case. Again, the other person, Chris Dontel, he ended up going with a plea deal back in December. For the very latest on that story, you can head on over to WMBFnews.com. We have the latest details right now on our website. Well, out of the PD, we have new details on a multi-million-dollar drug bust that potentially saved more than lives, but got millions of dollars off the streets. Our Ashley Listrom joins us from the Florence County Sheriff's Office with more on this massive drug bust off I-95.
Florence County deputies arrested 42-year-old Alex Aguilar Wednesday when they reportedly caught him driving on Interstate 95 with more than 6.5 pounds of fentanyl in his car.
I'm told this is the second recent and major drug bust the sheriff's office has made out on the roads, as another traffic stop back in January led deputies to find $500,000 worth of cocaine and make another arrest. While the county sheriff is applauding his team's efforts to get deadly drugs off the streets, he admits he and his team are fighting an uphill battle that won't be easing up anytime soon.
They have made some progress when it comes to big hits, and I'm very proud of them, but at the end of the day, it never stops.
Records show Aguilar remains locked up right now, awaiting a bond hearing, charged with trafficking fentanyl. Reporting in Florence, Ashley Listrom, WMBF News.
And this wasn't the first bust that Florence County has made. They also had another drug bust back in January where they got about $500,000 off the streets. And we'll be sure to keep you updated on that bond hearing as soon as we learn more. Well, a story out of Surfside Beach. Charges were dropped against a domestic violence suspect who is also accused of driving into oncoming traffic and leading police on a chase, all due to a communication error. Surfside Beach police chief admits that it's their fault that the man is now walking free. This is a case we first brought to you back in October. Our investigative reporter, Ali Espinosa, has been following the developments and spoke not only to the ex-wife and the Surfside Beach police about this mix-up. She has more on the factors that all ended up leading to this case's dismissal.
Surfside Beach police say it was a communication error that made them miss Brian Haggerty's hearing on December 6th, tossing his charges. Now, back in October, we got warrants from Surfside Beach police. They state Haggerty allegedly broke down his ex-wife's door and attacked her and another person inside an apartment on October 2nd. Haggerty is then accused of speeding away on a motorcycle and leading officers on a chase as he drove into oncoming traffic. Several drivers drivers telling me they were forced to dodge him along Highway 17 Business. Surfside Beach police say he turned himself in a few days later. He then was scheduled for a December 6th hearing. However, Surfside Beach Police Chief Ken Davis tells me no officers showed up, dismissing Haggerty's case. Although they are now working to directly indict Haggerty, his ex-wife tells me this has devastated her, but she also worries for the community.
I'm very disappointed. I feel like it's not just that I was let down, and I feel like the community was let down.
Haggerty was scheduled to appear in court yesterday on Wednesday. However, that hearing was moved to a later date. I've called and emailed his attorney for comment, but I have not heard back. In the control room, Ali Espinosa, WMBF News.
All right, Allie, thank you, and we will have the very latest on that story if more details develop regarding those indictment charges. Well, 18 months, that's how long the Army Corps of Engineers says a project will help restore our beaches and dunes along the Grand Strand. Our Stephen Schlink had the chance to speak with those throughout the Myrtle Beach area about this project that is necessary and how it could go into those summer months.
I spoke with the project manager for the beach renourishment project this morning. He tells me that his team is hoping to have things going sometime late this spring or early this summer. The project's goal is to build the beach back up after Hurricanes Ian and Debbie caused erosion along the coastline. When all is said and done, the project will replenish the sand, build up and fix the fencing around the dunes, and add more plants inside of those dunes. The project manager says the renourishment is expected to take around 18 months to complete. The current timeline shows the project will impact 2 summer seasons, but I'm told crews will only shut down about 1,000 feet of the beach at a time. Myrtle Beach spokesperson Patrick Lloyd says the project is needed to preserve the coastline.
The beach is our #1 attraction. It's what brings people here. Whether you're a local or a visitor, everyone loves the beach. So we're happy that it's going to be in pristine condition after this renourishment project, and we're grateful for the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers for helping us out with that.
I'm told crews will only stay in one spot for between 1 and 3 days. You can find an online tracker to follow along with the crews as they make progress. That's on WMBFnews.com. In Myrtle Beach, Stephen Schlink, WMBF News.
All right, thank you, Stephen. And as we take a look over the beaches here today, we got a beautiful look outside at Murrells Inlet as we have a few clouds starting to kind of come in this afternoon. And our meteorologist Andrew Dockery has the latest on some warmer days ahead. However, we will have some isolated shower possibilities. Here's the very latest in your 10-day forecast.
Well, we're looking at some early morning sunshine for today, but we will give way to more clouds, very similar to yesterday. Times of clouds, times of sunshine, and our best rain chance comes later this evening, likely after sunset. We'll keep rain chances around each day, warm through the weekend, not to mention some clouds from time to time. Next week, though, the unsettled weather comes in, especially by the middle of the week.
And you can download that First Alert Weather app right now on your phone. A great way to stay connected to the First Alert Weather team, the certified most accurate forecast, and the most experienced weather team in the Grand Strand and PD. Again, you got great facts and figures that you can always go by. You can even customize that app any way you choose. So that you can download that right now on the App Store. Scan that QR code on your screen as well. We also have the WMBF News app where you can read up on all of these stories that we just went over and more. If you want to read more detail or go in and see any previous coverage we've done on even Megan Jackson's case. And again, we'll be in the courtroom. You'll be able to watch all those updates right here on the WMBF News app. So if you guys don't have it already, be sure to check it out. So also, if you guys are following us, be sure to follow us on all social media platforms. You can follow me at Ian Klein WMBF on Facebook as well as X. And we will be streaming here most mornings and afternoons around 3 o'clock. We'll be doing this on Facebook. We're now doing it on YouTube, so if you don't have a chance to watch this live, you can go back and watch it on YouTube. Our WMBF YouTube channel has all of our shows, all of our newscasts, all of our content that you can go back and watch anytime. So a great way to stay connected that way. So we will see you guys back here around 3 o'clock. Get you guys caught up on all of our afternoon headlines. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Friday. We'll see you guys back here soon again.